What's going on out there, truck drivers? Today I want to talk to you about how dangerous truck stops could really be. They can be very dangerous out here if you don't know what to look for, and if you're new to driving through truck stops, or just being in a period, even if you're an experienced driver. But first off, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and reach down there and hit that subscribe button right now. I'm going to teach you things that CDL school will not teach you. Also, if you get any value from this at all, hit that like button and share it to other truck drivers so that we can keep making truck drivers safer and safer by keeping the conversation of this alive. So let's get into it. Why are truck stops so dangerous? Well, they just are. When you get into a truck stop, I hate going to truck stops, but we have to because we got to fuel, we got to take showers. I'm in a truck stop right now. Just got to taking a shower if you're going to get some fuel. But when you're going into truck stops, go slow. Do not drive fast. Number one, you can hit somebody. You got people walking around everywhere. You got people backing up, not using the horn, not using the flashers. You got other people going on the air horn. It can be a real madhouse. So go slow and pay attention. Scan. Chances are somebody else will hit you at the truck stop if you get an accident, if you're careful. I've been hit 3 times, I think. Yeah. 2 times while I was sleeping. I was asleep, boom, somebody hit me. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a few tips in this video. But first, let's talk about just walking around the truck stops. Number one, when you're walking around the truck stops, you really need to have a vest on. I'm guilty of not doing that myself. I know. I'm preaching to the choir, right? Get a vest, get a yellow hat, and pay attention to when you're walking. When you see a driver, make eye contact with that driver, especially when he sees your eyes, so you know that he sees you. You could be in a fuel line, walking through it, pap, somebody hit you that quick. You don't want to get hit by a semi. I'm sure it hurts. I mean, I've never been hit by one personally, like hit me, but you know, I've had my truck hit, but not me. You know what I'm saying? They usually, I'm so fat, I might total a little car, but I ain't gonna put a dent in that semi truck. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get run over. So I'm constantly keeping eye contact and watching where I'm at. All right, next thing, when you're driving in the truck stop, like I told you, try to be careful and always watch where you're backing. Try to avoid the end spots. The end spots can be the worst. Let me give you an example. Let's see, an end spot right here. Okay, the end spot's gonna be, let's see, old Swift get by right here. The end spot's gonna be where that red truck is. There's no parking spot next to it. People start lining up right next to that, but then people are gonna come around, they can clip you. Versus being in that white truck, you might be a little safer. So end spots might be easier to get into, but you gotta think people may hit you. Now, it might not be your fault, you still gotta do paperwork and all that good garbage. You don't wanna have to do all that crap. All right, another thing is, people seem to, they forget that the day's not over when you hit the truck stop. You drive 11 hours a day, you pull up the truck stop, you're like, whew, man, I'm here. Yeah, seatbelt's off. Bam, you hit somebody. That's why, because you're thinking the day's over with, but that's gonna be your next hardest part, is getting in. Watch that trailer, watch those mirrors where you're going. I see so many people take out cones, barrels, clip mirrors every single day. Can be avoided, but just simply watching your mirrors. Just pay attention. It ain't gotta be scary, pay attention. A lot of times at night, truck stops are full. Now, what do you do about that? Try to find other places to park, and that's another video that I'll do. I preferably like taking my shower. It's 5 o'clock p.m. Take my shower here. Now, all right, I'm getting fuel here in a minute. And getting fuel, you know, that might be daytime, nighttime, but I've already got my shower. Now I can leave, and I'm gonna go on to the receiver tonight, and that's where I'm gonna park at. But if you gotta park at a truck stop, you ain't got where to park, try to get there early, get the parking spot, and try to stay away from the end taps. That's, you definitely want to do that. Another thing at truck stops, parking these no parking zones may work 1 or 2 times, but then another time somebody's gonna hit you and it's gonna be your fault, or you're gonna get, need you to move your truck, Mr. Driver. Nobody wants to get woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and have to move their truck. So just avoid parking all kinds of crazy, making it harder for truck drivers to get in and out, and have patience. When you see somebody backing up, let them do their thing. Everybody, we've all been new once upon a time, so try to give other drivers patience. You know what I'm saying? Some truck stops, most of them are far as dangerous, as far as when I say like drugs or, you know, a lot of pimping or things like that going on. Maybe not. They've cleaned it up a lot. I don't really see that at a lot of loves. Some of your major cities you need to worry about, some of the big cities, and you get down to like the heart of the city, you may want to avoid some of those places. Key to look out for when you start seeing truck stops and they got a guard inside. Like I stopped at Memphis one time. They had a guard inside that pilot, like 2 guards. One in Atlanta has got security guards inside the truck stop. When they got security guards inside the truck stop, they worried about something. Best believe if they worried about danger in there, it might be danger out here. So pay attention to that. Another thing, your door don't lock. I'll give you a little tip right here. You see this horn? Get you a piece of string, tie it, throw it out the window, roll it up. What'll happen if somebody opens that door? I'm not gonna do it right here because people are sleeping. It will pull this horn, air horn. Mom! It will scare the crap out of whoever opened it, and it dang sure will wake you up. So that being said, do that. Another thing, if you're worried about somebody getting in your truck, you can take a ratchet strap to this one. I've never had to do this, but I'm just saying it done on another channel. A ratchet strap to this door, to that door, and ratchet strap it down. Ain't nobody opening the door, good dog. So that's an idea too you might want to have if you're a little bit worried about that kind of thing. If you hear somebody knocking on your door, you never know if it's the police or somebody. I had a guy, I was parking in a shady area one time, it was a shopping center at 3 o'clock in the morning, somebody banged on my door, bam, 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 bam. Didn't know if it was the police or not, didn't know if it was somebody trying to rob me. Had a big flashlight in my hand. I also keep this little bat right here. So I'm saying, whop, I'll knock you out quick like if I have to. Flashlight, boom! I go open the curtain. Can I help you? He's like, oh man, I just I'm trying to ask some change. This ain't got no change, man. That going off. You know what I'm saying? Keep that in mind, drivers. Stay safe. Truck Life with Sean. Let's get it.